Believe it or not, the Instagram algorithm actually wants to help you grow. I know, that is a shocker, but it also wants to help itself out. So the best thing that you can do is give the things that help Instagram grow, and they will help you grow. So in this video, what we're gonna do is really demystify the algorithm, break down exactly how it works and how you can make it work in your favor to help you grow your account on Instagram way faster. So let's get right into it. Let's help you grow. Let's help you understand this thing, the algorithm. Let's do it. What's going on? It's Ben here from Flick. And first of all, let's start off with why we're the people to tell you this information. We are Instagram nerds through and through, especially myself personally. I'm an Instagram nerd, and this is what I eat, live, breathe. This is what I do, okay? So we're here to help you. So let's start off with what the main objective of the Instagram algorithm really is, because that's really important to understand from the beginning to make sure you're doing all the right things. So the main priority of the Instagram algorithm is to keep users on the platform longer, spending more time on the app. And they do this by showing the right content to the right people to keep them hooked and to keep them spending more time on Instagram. Their entire algorithm is completely interest-based, and it's all personalized to each user of the platform and their own unique behavior, with a heavier emphasis put onto their recent behavior because they know that's what you're into right now, and that's what gives them the best opportunity to keep you on there. So that's really important to know, because you want to make sure you're doing the right things to help Instagram help you. And don't worry, we're going to help you do that in this video as well. We got you covered. So that's the main priority of the algorithm. But when it comes to algorithm on Instagram, it's really algorithms with an S, because there are so many different kinds of content on Instagram, and it's sophisticated enough to have different priorities and a different algorithm for each kind of content on the platform, which is something that a lot of people don't really understand and don't take into account when it comes to their strategy. But since you watch our content, you're one of the insiders who've got this figured out. So we're gonna help you with each different algorithm on Instagram. So all the different ways that you can show up on Instagram are different content types in the eyes of Instagram, and each of them have their own distribution algorithm with different priorities and things they really care about. So let's start off with Reels, because that is one of the most popular features right now, and everyone is really focusing on that because it's a major focus of Instagram. So Reels is obviously quick and engaging video-based content in a vertical format. And here within the algorithm, Instagram is really prioritizing watch time of those videos. So for you as a creator, to get the most push from this algorithm, you want to create specific to what they're focusing on. So with it being watch time they're tracking here, you want to create content that hooks people in quickly and encourages them to stick around and keep watching. The second algorithm we're going to cover here is stories, and this actually does have its own distribution algorithm to dictate how many people are seeing your stories. And here, Instagram's really tracking relationship with your followers. So for you as a creator, to maximize your story reach, you really want to focus on showing up consistently and getting your audience as engaged as possible. Relationships are what they're tracking here, so you should constantly be building those relationships and be building up your know, like, and trust factor through showing up in the personal way that a story allows. Plus, there's a very deliberate reason why they give you so many story features that allows you to connect with your audience. They absolutely want you to do this and to do it consistently. So to maximize the stories algorithm, you want to be posting consistently and get your community as engaged as possible, because this is a relationship that can be tracked, and Instagram will then think that anybody who you've interacted with through your stories and connected with is someone who consistently wants to see your stories, which will keep your story views higher consistently. The next algorithm is main feed content, and this is really what most people think of when they say the algorithm. And here, what Instagram's really focusing on is time spent on the post, as well as different engagement metrics. And these are the numbers that will dictate how far a post actually goes and how much reach it gets. So for you as a creator, you want to focus on quick wins, value building, creating shareable content, and creating content that deeply resonates with your ideal audience. So they're spending more time on it, consuming the actual content as well as the caption, and making them far more likely to share it with like-minded people. That's what you should focus on for main feed content to get the most from the algorithm and get the most reach from your content. The next algorithm is Instagram video. And so formerly this used to be called IGTV or other forms of video across Instagram, but now it's all just IG video. So within here, it's more of a nurturing tool because it's that longer form content, or really as long as you want it to be. Within reason, I think they might cap it at 20 or 30 minutes or something along those lines, but it's far more long form content compared to the other kinds on Instagram. So here, once again, Instagram's really tracking view duration. So what you should focus on as a creator is the nurturing nature of this content. It should be longer form content for your core audience that really helps you to deepen the relationship that you have with your core people. Video is the most human-like interaction you have via social media, and long form video is just a further extension of that. So it is a very powerful tool to connect with people deeply one-to-one. So use it as such and understand what its main purpose is. And the final algorithm we're gonna cover here today is Instagram Live. And here Instagram is tracking the level of engagement that people have within the live, how engaged they are, as well as how long they're actually physically spending in the live. So here, once again, you really wanna focus on the nurturing element of this kind of content. You also wanna focus on the relationship relationship building that is possible through live. Nothing creates a super fan faster than having a one-on-one communication with someone in real time through an Instagram live. So don't sleep on it, and also understand what Instagram is really prioritizing here. So those are the main content distribution algorithms present on Instagram today. And understanding what each algorithm really cares about gives you a huge advantage to create specific to what they're actually tracking and what they really care about, and what dictates their decision as to how far content travels. So definitely go and rewatch that section if any of it was confusing. But a major pro tip and takeaway is really just to use each kind of content for its intended purpose and create the content around how people like to consume that kind of content on Instagram. Be thoughtful of what Instagram cares about, as well as what people are really expecting from that kind of content on the platform. Do that, and Instagram will love you as well as your audience, and you will grow far faster. So now at this point, you're an Instagram algorithm wizard. You know it better than most of the people out there. Now let's talk about how we can make it work in our favor through doing the right things and giving it what it wants. So here's how to make Instagram and their algorithms your friend through leveraging what we call the 3 C's. The first C is clarity. The better the understanding that you have of your ideal audience and the unique value that you provide to this specific group of people, the easier you make Instagram's job to find those people. And when they know who to show your content to, they view it as far more of a safe bet, meaning they're far more likely to actually show these people your content. Because at the end of the day, Instagram is a for-profit business, and them showing your content to new people is legitimately a business risk. So by you being very clear and having a ton of clarity, you make that far less risky and make the push or more organic reach far more likely for you and your content. Also, a consistent and targeted approach to a specific audience will also dramatically cut down how long it takes to start getting that organic push from Instagram from things like hashtags as well as the explore page. And this is a huge thing to stress for small accounts who are really struggling to get reach. So obviously we all want more organic reach and we want it faster. So how do we actually develop this clarity that will get us that? Clarity should be delivered across all areas of Instagram, from your captions to your bios and especially your hashtags. Make it obvious to Instagram who you are and who you are for, and they will handle the matchmaking. So really view Instagram like a matchmaker because they want to show the right content to the right people. So the more obvious you make your content, who it's for, and the value that's provided, the easier their job's going to be to actually make that match, and it will help you grow so much faster. So think about that clarity across all areas of Instagram because it really does matter. And if you struggle with finding hashtags specifically, be sure to try out our hashtag research tool here at Flick. It is the most sophisticated and best hashtag research tool on the market. So feel free to try that out through a free week trial linked down below in the description box. So the second C in the 3 C's is captivating content. So if you get clarity right, what that means is that Instagram will know who to show your content to. But if you take it to the next level and create captivating content, what that will mean is that more of the right people will sign up for more content through converting to actually following you and committing to follow your account. And what this does is build even more trust within the eyes of Instagram, because if they now know the right people actually want this content and they view it as valuable, it only increases the number of people you're going to be shown to, which only helps you more and more. So create captivating content for a specific audience that leaves them wanting more and actually encourages them to sign up and follow you once Instagram has shown them your content organically. All of these conversions are being tracked by Instagram, and they are huge for dictating the level of trust that Instagram has in you and how much reach they'll give your future content. So hammer down that clarity and then create captivating content that entices people to follow and want more. And the third C of the 3 C's is consistency. The more you show up on Instagram, the more likely Instagram is to show you to more people and give you more opportunities, because this further builds trust within Instagram, because they now know through your actions that if they were to give you an audience, you're going to consistently show up for them, creating content and keeping people coming back to the platform, spending more time to see your content, which at the end of the day, this all comes together here, that still helps Instagram. So the final C is consistency, and it is a major piece in maintaining and growing the level of trust and reach that you get from Instagram, because at the end of the day, it also helps them. So if you're really able to hammer out the 3 C's for your unique page and your desired audience, it will do wonders for your growth on Instagram. Plus, when you create content understanding what each of their algorithms really cares about, you give yourself a unique advantage that very few creators have or even think about, which further increases the likelihood that you'll grow and grow far faster. If you enjoyed this video, please let us know by smashing the like button on this video so that we know that you want more similar content, some more of that secret Instagram sauce to help you grow far faster. And if you're interested in that kind of stuff, you're in the right place. We here at Flick make weekly free videos to help you crush it on Instagram. So be sure to subscribe and hit the bell button if you're interested in that kind of thing, which chances are, I think you are if you're watching this video. So you're in the right place. Click the subscribe button and the bell button. You won't regret it. And if you're confused by hashtags and how to leverage them on Instagram, we made a complete tutorial walking through everything that you need to know to become an Instagram hashtag expert. And I've linked that video above right here. So go ahead and click that. I'll see you over in that video. Keep crushing on Instagram and click that. I'll see you there. Peace.